All right, 2 days in a row out. It's pretty cool, huh? Looks like I may have to go back to work for some unforeseen bills that I've gotten in my life. My dream was to do this all summer. You guys, I wanted to do this all summer. Look at that. That just happened, by the way. I've been here before. That's just... I mean, it's like I took an excavator and just pulled it down. Now, I'm up here, you guys. This is a brutal climb. This is really brutal. Tons of timestamps here in the wintertime. I wanted to come back. It's one of the few places I can get to that have really good structures. I'd like to make it to that X and beyond today. I'll try to keep the chat to a minimum today. All right, let me turn it back on when I get in there. Look at this, you guys. Take a look at my view, okay? Now, now here's a good example, okay, of deadfall. I think, like a lot of times I see them drag the deadfall into place. They'll make those boxes and they make the X's. To me, this looks like just deadfall. Like that tree clearly fell right there. That tree fell right there. That tree, this is just an open, big, giant valley in here. And it's very possible that these things just died. It looks like a lot of trees have died in here. So do I think they did any of that? No. Could they? Of course, but I mean, this doesn't look like it. I'm following what looks to be like footsteps in the deep grass. It's soft underneath. God, I hope I get some activity today. I woke up and I knew for some reason that I had to come here. It's bizarre. I was like sitting on the couch. It was do that or come here. So I got up. I got a number 2 at McDonald's and here I am. Breakfast. Okay, now here's a better example of where I feel like they may have done some of this. Here's their box and stuff. Here's all the walking in between in the middle. They do it constantly. I don't know what it is. It's like, yo, this is my spot. Don't come over here. So the other Sasquatch. I gotta be really careful. If I fall today, I might not get back up. All right, let me show you this before I turn off the camera. I gotta climb over all this stuff. It's very windy today. It sounded like a little bit like not like a wood knock, more like a wood tap. These trees in here aren't making any noise, even though you might hear the wind on the camera. See what I'm talking about here? Like all this stuff is just piled up. There's no stumps or nothing. It's kind of like blocking me in. I remember finding this hut in here. I'm so excited to go in here. I'm really not here to film this stuff. I'm here to go beyond it where I've never been before. But this is a great start. I've never been here without snow. All right, let me pop in here. I don't know if you guys can see the second one here, how unbelievably, incredibly huge it is, okay? And I didn't realize till just now, I was taking some still pictures. If you look at this one, it'll follow up and it sticks right into that grouping of trees, just like these two I showed you coming up. I haven't moved since I turned off the camera. That's incredible, okay? That's an incredible thing right there. I don't know what's going on, but that's an incredible structure. That's just simply incredible. Look at the work from that one stick on that tree, the overwork. That's not just from it falling once. Something, you can even see it. I can see with my own eyes that the different strokes of rubbing on there. That is just absolutely incredible. And this X may be one of the most beautiful X's I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that. Picture. Look at that. All right, so that end that's been pushed into place. It's leaning to make sure it's not going to fall. And then look at this. It's in the V, okay? And there's another one that with the big side up, I think I filmed it coming in, that's actually holding it in place. Like that X will never move. I mean, not for a long time. That is so exciting to me. I mean, this place is just incredible. This is probably one of my best areas. I have another spot that's just simply amazing near here that I feel like they're like relatives or something. This is not too far from Predator Hill. So I'm just going to go ahead and call this Predator Hill as well, because I know they're related. Look at that. This isn't wind, okay? I promise. I promise you guys, this is not wind. You have my word of honor. And my word is good, I promise. I'm promising everything, aren't I? Because I'm just so excited to be in here. Look at this. How could you not? You guys, look, this is as good as it gets in Sasquatch. Okay, I'm bragging. This is as good. I'm not bragging about myself. I'm just bragging about my spot. This is, like, these areas are so undeniable. Okay, do you see the stacking here? Do you see how I got trees that are like way up in the air? Look at the box. We gotta check this out. I gotta go in there. Look at this. In the middle of all this stuff. Boom. The X's. Where do they go during the daytime? Where do they go? Look at that X. Alright, let me get further. I've been through here before, but God, I don't know if it's different or what's going on. I've only been here once. I usually go to that hill there. That's Predator Hill. It's absolutely incredible, you guys. It's incredible. So we'll definitely be going back there this year. For sure. Okay, let me figure out how to get through all this stuff. I'm gonna have to walk on top, and then I want to get deeper into this forest. This isn't all. I thought I was coming out for like, maybe 4 or 5 hours. This is gonna be, an 8 or 9 hour event for me today, and I have nothing with me. I got a gun. I got a little bit of water, and that's it. Okay, I want you guys to take a really close look at this. Do you see the ground? Do you see how unusual this is in here? I think I'm one of the few people that is trying to show you guys deadfall is not always deadfall. It's that they might even be on the ground, but they drag it over. There's just too many without stumps. Without a hole below it. And these are too new not to have some kind of stump in the ground. Like here's one that's on the bottom that has a stump. It was probably just pushed over. All right, let me get up there. All right, so I find this pretty amazing. This isn't going to mean much to anybody except for Callie, but if anyone remembers when me and Callie came up for the first time together in the snow, okay, I think it was like I'm not even sure what month it was. It's not even that many videos back. But if you watch that, you'll see we came up to this incredibly huge structure. Okay, we were on the other side, but it was right. You can see this. Where is it? This is so important to me. There's that break right there. Okay. Like, that's new. It's like Home Depot plywood, fresh new. I mean, it is new. And anyway, this gigantic clump of trees, which I believe is all underneath there now, is all gone. It's amazing. It's this gigantic, huge, mounded, 60 trees going into this thing, making a hut underneath. It's just been gone. It's completely wiped away. And there looks like there's all of these, looks like a lumber yard in there now. All these trees have just been brought in. Doesn't it look like they're stacking them up at a lumber yard or something? I find it incredible. All of these hangouts right here. You can see, I should have filmed it, but you can see it's all dirt, and it's clearly where they hang out. Here's this giant X. This is actually what sent me up here. I could see this. You can't see it unless there's snow on it. And when there's snow on it, it stands out like a sore thumb for miles and miles. And there's my X right there. Look at that. I got all kinds of timestamps behind. Callie took a picture of me that way. Get a picture of that. She's an incredible X. Look what's going on up there. What is going on up there? Look at that. I'm going up there right now. I didn't go up over there because it was just too hard. Let's see. And you know what? Those are the places that you want to go to. Trust me in that. One thing I've learned is that if you don't want to go there, look at the fences. We call them fences. You see them in Bigfoot Universe all the time. Look at that. Look how neatly they're stacked. You see that? And they're stacked right behind an X. And not just any X. A beautiful X. It looks crooked from here because of on the steep hill, but if you go to the other side, it's absolutely perfect. And I got all this behind it too. I can't believe that's all gone. There's no doubt in my mind that they did that. There's no way it could happen naturally. It was hung up like that for life. You know, so was that an important thing that we found? Did they not want us to find that and now it's gone? I don't understand that at all. That blows my mind, Callie. What do you think? Look, see the pine trees? I believe that's where it used to be. How could that thing be down? It's impossible. Uh-oh. What was that? All right, let me go up to there. That was a little freaky. Where is he? He's right there. I didn't see him, nothing. I can't put my pole down, damn it. I'm trying to get this down. There we go. He's just looking right at me. It kind of freaked me out because I felt like, oh man, I can't see him right there. There's his ear. Hey buddy, what are you doing? I was just talking about you guys a little while ago. Look at the insane bend right in front of him. Shapeshifters. What you doing? He is staring at me like highly unusual. Look at that. Usually deer like to move on. He is really giving me a look. What you doing, silly? Huh? Can you tell me where the Bigfoots are? They don't want to see me today. All right, let me talk to this deer. Actually, let's roll it, just in case. What are you doing? Who's a good girl, huh? You a good girl? Come here. I wish I had an apple for you. I don't have any food. So there's a solo mule deer, which is a little bit weird to me. It appears to be a female. She's too big not to be she has no horn, so she must be a female. She's still just staring at me. Looks like a kangaroo. Look like a kangaroo. Look at that. So can you imagine? I just look over. I didn't see him walking or nothing. Her walking. And I just look over and I see this face staring at me. I was only scared for like a quarter of a second, but I was like, oh my God. Because right before that, I thought I heard, which sounded like human vocal or something. I think it was just a tree in a distance or something. right, let's go see if she's gonna move or not. Hey, sweetie, what are you doing? Can I pet you? What are you doing? There she is. She's really checking me out. Hey, sweetie. All right, over now. Look at this right here, right in front of her. I know I don't look for deer, but man, when I have encounters in the woods, I love animals. I don't care if it's an animal that's just because you've seen it a billion times, doesn't mean it's not cool to be face to face with something like that in the middle of the, and she's in this hard to get stuff because, it's almost impossible to see them, and this is a heavily hunted hill with mountain lions and bears. Like, this is crazy mountain lions. There's like stories of this hill, for a few miles either way, of just these gigantic, huge mountain lions. I'd like to get to these caves that everyone talks about. I think I know in and about where they are, so that'd be kind of a cool video. Still there. All right, well, I turned the camera off and I've been talking to my new best friend. She hasn't left yet, and she's right there, as you can see. Really cool deer. We've had all kinds of conversations. I can't let you hear those because I sound like an idiot. Okay, look at this. This is really interesting. This happened right in front of her. So you get this amazing bend, okay, that comes down now into yet another bend. Okay, it's pretty unbelievable. That makes an X. You have this tree. Where is it? What am I doing here? This tree goes up and over, and then the bend will come down and tuck underneath. I find that to be undeniable. Like, if you see something like that, there's just no questioning it. It's not. There's nothing to question. They love to tuck the ends. If you look around here, I got more bends here tucked under stuff for miles on this hill than you could possibly imagine. I could just keep going, you guys. I could just keep going. It's getting to be a little snowy. I'm usually not one to be careful. Normally, I just don't. I'm not a careful guy. I'll just, if I have to die to go over there, fine, so be it. But today, I'm on the tail end of this hurting myself thing, and I just, she goes. I just can't take a chance of going through that again, or something worse. She's right there. By herself. I don't understand it. Unless something got the babies over the winter. That's what I'm thinking. She looks a little bit. She looks a little worn down, honestly. She couldn't be less. She could care less than I'm right here. You see that? She's even eating right now. What does that tell you? It tells me that she's used to sitting right next to Bigfoots, and she's not scared. There's not a hunting issue up here. If she was in New Jersey, gone. Because they're used to red vests and people shooting guns at them. Here, I don't think she has that problem. I am noticing some very strange, you guys. I got some ribbons and some paint again, and it's only on the structures. Okay, it's only here. Look. I'm way the heck up here. I was just saying, I don't think any person's ever come up here and look at that. It's not for wood, okay? There's no way. It takes about 2 hours to straight up a hill to walk here, and I'm talking booking pretty good. There's no way that you would use orange, blue, and all these other colors to mark. The government marks these spots, is what I'm trying to tell you. This is a national forest, and I know that they mark them. They're fully aware of what's going on. There's some division that does it. And one of these days, I'm going to catch one of these mother effers out here, and we're going to have a little conversation. If that guy thinks he's getting out of these woods without talking to me, he's out of his mind. Not going to happen. So one day, that'll be one of my videos. I'm telling you, I'm going to catch one of these people out here, Some of this stuff looks like they haven't done it in 25 years or 30 years, but they mark them. And when I see this guy out here, I'm telling you right now, he's not getting out of here without talking to me. So he's gonna, everything he knows, I'll put it around camera. It's not happening. I want to know what you're doing in my Bigfoot spots. You know what I mean? You know, what's the big secret? There's more, you know? There's no way to get up here. You see what I'm talking about? It's a straight uphill. What are you doing up here with paint? You know what I mean? It just keeps going. It just never stops. All right, over now. Wow. All right. It took me, this is about a 4-hour walk in. No matter which way you cut it, it's impossible to get here. I found this place by accident. I'm about to show you guys what I think is one of the most amazing structures you may ever see in your entire life. No joke. Look at this. I'm shaking from the walking, just unbelievable awe. I am in such awe over this. Taking some pictures. I'm running out of memory, so I at least wanted to get this. You guys really take a look at this. Okay, I mean, really look at this. Every little detail, don't miss stuff. You just can't. Look at the bends. You know, the arches, all right. Wait till you see above my head. I know I'm filming into the sun there, but it is absolutely incredible. Here's the weird thing. I'm noticing things that are just gone, okay? I know a lot of you will remember I filmed a trident. I never did walk over to it. It was the most amazing trident incorporated. It looked like a merman's trident incorporated into a structure. It was right over there. And that whole structure's gone. The whole entire thing is just is missing. And the same thing happened down below. Callie, I sent Callie a picture. He couldn't believe it. He's the only one that's going to probably get that. A giant structure like this, you guys, except it was just this big pile of death, and it's all gone, and we got timestamps in there. It must have been important for them to get rid of it. Look at this. Yeah, look at even the bend behind. You see the bends behind? The pine tree bends behind? They're all around. This is just simply an important area. I don't know what this means. It's on an incredibly steep hill. When I say steep, I'm talking like big time steep. I barely made it to here with the snow. It's a little bit of snow, but it's so slippery. I had to come up here. Look at that. Let's get another picture of that one. Wow. This is just simply unbelievable. Let's see if I can walk away a little bit. I'm running out of memory. And my cell phone is dead. I was going to Facebook Live this because it's so good. It never ends, you guys. I can't wait to get back here in the summertime. This is a place that I just simply love. That's not high elevation. I mean, it is, but 2,000 or 3,000 feet lower than my best spots. Like I said, I don't get the action here. I just don't get it. I don't know. That I'm aware of anyway. You know, I don't get it. I got a Bigfoot universe, they'd be whistling, they'll come in around me, they do like strategies, and they go crazy. Here, it's nothing. It's like I'm, you know, like, I don't know. Are they not here in the daytime? So really get a look at this from this angle before my memory runs out. June. I can't wait for June. That's when it all seems to happen here. It's when they seem to just show up. Like, they'll just come back from wherever they go. The mothership lands, whatever you want to believe. I could see X's. I can see incredible things off of the woods, but my trident's missing. I don't understand why my trident's missing. I don't understand it. It was right in there somewhere. right? Because I was standing, I was filming this structure down. I looked over to my right. Sorry, yeah, my left. If I was looking down, and there was this beautiful trident, and it's not there. I'm a little disappointed about that. And in awe, like in wonder, like why is it gone? So I'm gonna have a fun. That's me. Descent down. Look at that. This is why I wanted to do this all summer, you guys. I don't you know, how am I going to finance myself forever? But I'm telling you, if we get somebody out here, it doesn't even have to be me. I'm just trying to do it because no one else is doing it. Look at the X even at the bottom. Look at that. It's just that I want to be able to do this, you know, 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I guarantee you, you know, when you do that, stuff starts to happen. Things happen. And, you know, it's the only way to get any further in this. You know, we're all weekend warriors, and it just doesn't pay. This is not something that you can do as a hobby and get the best results with. All right, this is really disturbing to me because now only some of you will remember the Predator Hell video. It was amazing. I had like this crazy structure here, and it had like a music player at the end, and you could move it up and down, it made music. It's gone. Like the whole entire structure's gone. It's no mistaking it because I know this area. It's clearly like a really big, wide, huge hangout here. You know, it's a lookout. I mean, shit. This is where you'd be, you know, in any kind of a military situation. You know, your first wave of enemy. This is where you're gonna fight them. And if you had a problem, you'd fall back. I feel like it's very similar with them. Look at that. Look how it's fit into like a little mini trident. See that? This area has changed. Now, I don't know about, I honestly have not seen anything new that I'm aware of, but I've seen things disappear without a doubt. Stuff that I love, that's how I know it's gone. I mean, I could go through my videos and show you it, I mean, but I don't have the time. I don't even know the name of that video. It's something Predator Hill. And then, all right, working my way down. I didn't realize how high up I actually made it. I'm descending. I just came off of that hill there. Look at the X. There's so much stuff up there. I've had such a great day. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to go back to work, you guys. My summer, I promised you, might be over. I can't do this stuff on Thursdays. It's just, it doesn't pay off. You got to be out here every day. Here, I don't even know if it would matter, because I don't get any action here, but if I got to be in Bigfoot Universe and surrounding areas up there every single day, and I can film them, I can get focals, audio, amazing campouts, but I just don't think it's going to happen now. I need about 50 grand. So, yeah, just out of nowhere that I wasn't even aware of. And it looks like I'm going to go back. Look at that X. So I'm a little, well, I'm not going to lie, I'm a lot depressed about it. It's kind of one of the reasons I'm out here today, just kind of thinking there's not much I can do. I'm not doing a GoFundMe. I don't want to hear the answers. I really don't. I'm not begging anybody for money. I'm not doing it. Besides, I need more money than I'd ever be able to come up with. You know, the funny thing is I took the last 10 grand I have in the world and I put it aside just for the summer. I was using my own money. I didn't want anybody helping me. Who wants help, you know? Okay, I keep deleting little scenes, little clips because of the split. Because this area, I forgot about it. I've only been here once. I came through here. It's an amazing area. I got to show it to you really fast. Because inside all of this is just endless circles of walking, like, and hanging and sitting, and like I think I even found butt marks here last year, and this is clearly an area. And you know, I find what's amazing about it is just how strategic it is. There is no better spot for miles and miles than right there. Look at this. Look at the ground. I don't know if it comes out on camera, but there's all of these trails all in through all of this stuff. Not just here, but up and over everywhere. It's a very unique little spot. And then look, you guys, I always tell you about the deadfall out in front of the structures. This is a good spot to show you. You know, they just put these fences. They just simply don't want people walking through here. I think it is for people when they do the barricades. But you can just see, sorry about the wind, you can just see all the walking and stuff. Look at that. Nope, wind doesn't do that, unfortunately. As much as some people would love for it to be true. I don't know. Here's the outskirts. I've been descending for quite some time. Finally back to where I can walk on the dirt. This will be an incredible amount of walking in the summertime come June. Like, I feel like this is the summer home. You know, it's like they go somewhere in the winter to Jupiter or Mars or Venus, and then they come back here in the summer. It's the only thing I can come up with. My Sasquatch, I'm going to go ahead and just say it right now, don't migrate, okay? I'm going to promise you guys that these guys are way above anything like that. It's just like us. We don't need to migrate. They have help or however they do it. It's not something these creatures do. So get that out of your head. It's just simply not what happens. They do go somewhere else I'm willing to buy, but it's not to follow any food or any crap like that. It's way better than that. I'm getting a little wet, so I'm going to jump too close. So I find this would be a really incredible little corner here. Again, you can see all the walking that goes on here. It's incredible. This will be a beautifully green, see the green? Pretty soon that's all going to come up. But not this. This will all be walking. I believe this is the main area right there. Right up and over is one of the main. Look at the X. This, you know, I have to put this place right towards the top. The only reason, especially with structures, the only reason I don't is just because of, you know, I don't feel like I know them. I don't feel like there's any, you know, they don't show me that they're happy or any of that crap. So, you know, I'm like, hey, after I fell, I just yelled at them. I didn't yell at them, I just said, you guys, come on. Like, give me something. Look at the walking. This is a big deal here. What's cool about this spot is I can get here. I could bring almost anybody to this spot. It's a little hard, but it's not too bad. Look at that, man. What the heck? Everywhere you look here, you'll see the trails. You'll see the walking, and it's really amazing. I like to see that. You know, I'll see structures and I don't see any evidence of them. Oh, my number's going out. Damn it. See if I can get this zoom real quick. See what I mean? This is such a great spot. You know, you can waste all the time walking around for the rest of your life and never find the one spot you're supposed to be in. Look, see the box? It's actually a triangle, but I just mean boxed off, so it's got all sides are covered. Wow. Let me run this. It'll probably just cut off, and that'll be the end of my video probably if I put it in sequence. Look at this path. You see this? This is not from people. This is Bigfoot. People can't get here.